especially after suicide.
It's a very selfish thing.
I don't, but not in their mind. In their mind, it's a selfless thing that they're doing.
Can you be like you were talking about, like being belittled by someone and just don't make it worth, being around this person or whatever, and you snap.
I don't know what, snap means. I don't know, I don't know if people can actually do that. I don't know. And I don't want to conjecture because like I said, we don't know what's going on. We all have those dark places in our mind that we don't let anyone in.
But in my heart, I don't know, which I tell my counselor, I've been in so much denial because it's just like in my heart, I don't feel like my son would have done this. It just, I guess it is one of my problems. I'm in denial. I'm in a mother's denial. And I mean, I've had, I'm asked when I go, have you had any suicidal thoughts? And what stops me is I don't want my daughters and my family to go through what what me and my daughters have been through. And I would not put them through that. It's just too much pain. The way I describe it is unbearable pain. And it's just unbearable pain. And I know the time heals, and I know eventually I'll never get over it. But I tell everybody to get help because I didn't do it at first. I thought I was real strong. Oh, I can handle this. I have a little glass of wine, maybe help me sleep at night. Get help, because that's the only thing that has helped is my counselor, and they got me on medication, and you can ask my family and friends, I am doing so much better.
It's suicide. The grief after suicide is just totally different, and it can lead to complicated grief. It's traumatic grief, and you're right. And I really do believe people need help processing it, going for help. Yep.
Because my daughter's too late.
And it helps also to go to support groups where you can meet other people who went through it.
Friends that have lost children, and I am with them on the telephone a lot because they understand. They understand the pain. So thank you.
Anything? Oh, one more, I guess, or maybe not.
My old high school has had two suicide, I don't want to say successes, but two high schooler freshmen who committed suicide in one attempt. And it's a really small community, it's a really poor community, and they don't, they have high school counselors, but they're for classes and things like that. And just would there be any advice that you would have for reaching out to the high school administration or something like that to because like you said, it's a ripple effect, but in their situation I feel because it's so tight knit, it's been more of a suicide feeling. You know what I mean?
You can try, if not the administration, the school counselors, the nurses, the school board, parents, try and get, a lot of times parents have motivated the schools to do something especially after a cluster or something, they just demanded it. They held public forums and demanded it. But there's great, the Maine Youth Suicide Prevention Program in Florida has an excellent manual for schools on everything from what to do pre-post intervention, and that you can download. So what I've done is downloaded them and given them out to schools. Either the counselors and the administration just handed them and say, you might want to be proactive instead of reactive.
Yeah. I know they've had a lecture because my mom teaches there. So she told me all about it, how awesome it was and things like that. But I guess I just would want, if I was there, I would want better access. And since it's such a small community, there is huge stigma. So I guess, it's just, you want
And like I said, it's free. You can download it, you know, and if you don't want to print it yourself, you know, you can send them the link, but, or Florida, you can write to them and they will send you a CD, you know, so you can, there are things that they can do and implement that are low cost. And just try and keep trying. Eventually they'll get it. Okay, I think that's it. I want to thank you all very much for being here. Really appreciate you being here and for inviting me to speak here. And I hope you have a good night.